Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That is literally my only explanation I have for this game. This was an insane one. I can't even lie. PSG got the win and is moving on to the quarterfinals. Let's go, bro. Anyways, we're here to talk about the game. PSG versus Chelsea. Wow, aggregate 8-2. That's pretty bad. I can't even lie. Anyways, we're here to reflect and talk about what happened in the first and second leg. Because unfortunately, I wasn't able to make videos on the first leg. So tomorrow, by the time you see this, it will be the next day. So tomorrow, the video will be out after all the games are over. The draw, I think the day after. So you guys are gonna see this video on Tuesday. After the games are going to be on Wednesday tomorrow, and then Thursday will be the recap of everything that happened in this week's the second leg of the round of 16 and what happened in all of the round of 16. So yeah, that's basically what the schedule is going to go like. Anyways, PSG were obviously way more dominant than Chelsea were. PSG were able to make chances. They were good attacking. Defense not so much, but still. Chelsea, I'm gonna be honest, they kind of played bad. Offensively, they couldn't score. Midfield, they were looking kind of, and then defense was low key their worst attribute in these games. Something I want to talk about is about Enzo Maresca and Liam Rosenior. Why? Something I still don't understand to this day is why Enzo Maresca got fired. Why do you fire the coach that literally won you guys the Club World Cup? That doesn't make sense to me. That's something I still want to understand. Something else, well played, Luis Enrique. I love your tactics today. He had Joao Neves. He was on Cole Palmer the whole night. Cole Palmer had a very quiet night in both legs, which is very good from Joao Neves. Very good, good job to him. Very good display. And like I said, Cole Palmer was quiet. He was able to keep him quiet. He didn't do much. Maybe he had a few shots, but none of them really did much. And Cole Palmer, yeah, didn't really have great. I think Chelsea's probably their best players were Joao Pedro, although he didn't do much. He didn't take many of his chances. And he was just getting bossed around by Pacho and Marquinhos. And Enzo. Enzo, I feel like he was just like a D1 crash out, but he played good. He scored in the first game to make it 2-2. But after Enzo's goal, and I knew, and Kvaratskhelia comes on, he scored, bro. Kvaradona, él es un crack. Like, he is a crazy player. Kvaratskhelia, my opinion, he is the best left winger in the world, the best player for PSG, and if he wins the Champions League, actually no, it's a World Cup year, so I would love Kvaratskhelia if he could get a chance to be in the Ballon d'Or. He's going to be in the Ballon d'Or rankings. We can tell. He's not going to win it this year. The only reason why is because it is a World Cup year and Georgia is not going to be able. I don't think Georgia will make it that far in the World Cup. But we're going to see what happens next year. Probably next time PSG do win the Champions League and Kvaratskhelia has a good season. Maybe it depends on how the first of all how the Champions League goes on. Because if PSG don't win the Champions League, forget about Kvaratskhelia. But if PSG do win the Champions League, Kvaratskhelia is going to be known because he's had so many of these good displays that haven't been overlooked. He scored banger after banger. And can we talk about Kvaratskelia's first goal in the first leg? Oh, it was a banger. Tap in. Sorry guys, I froze. Second goal was kind of a tap in, but at the same time, keeper should have got to that. It was a good goal though. And then the second game, he also had a good goal, pretty decent goal, I will admit. And yeah, so that's Kvaratskhelia. Hopefully he does best in the next round. PSG are going to be facing either Liverpool or Galatasaray. It depends how each of them do, whether or not they do well. I kind of want to play Galatasaray. I don't know about Liverpool. But the thing is, Liverpool haven't been the same this season. Actually, I might take Liverpool. I don't know. On Anfield kind of scares me. I mean, it did last year, but PSG ended up victorious. Unless Liverpool are going to come back as of tomorrow. If they come back against Galatasaray, they will make it to the quarterfinals. So right now, I believe Sporting is playing Arsenal, Real Madrid is playing against someone else, and PSG is playing against someone else. So yeah, it all depends. So let's see how these things go. Anyways, PSG were great. Can I just say they were great? Midfield, Vitinha, Joao Neves, Zaire Emery. Shout out to Zaire Emery too, by the way. He was pretty good. He was world class, I have to say. Um, Barcola's finish. I am so sorry. I used to hate on Barcola because his finishing was not there. I am so sorry, bro. Barcola, I owe you an apology. I apologize. Every guy this Barcola has some bangers. Barcola did miss sometimes. I will be honest, but if he scores, it's a banger. Just know that. If Barcola scores, that means it's a banger, and he proved that these 2 legs. PSG were the better team in every single aspect of the game, especially in today's game against Stamford Bridge. They absolutely cooked. In the last 15 minutes of the first game, in the first 15 minutes of the second game, it was over. Like, let's see, we scored from the 75th minute, no, 65th minute or something like that. Kvaratskhelia comes on. He has 25 minutes, I believe, of magic. This guy cooks, bro. He gets 1 assist and he gets 2 goals. And then the second leg, the first 15 minutes, I believe it was, yeah, today, Kvaratskhelia scores and Barcola scores a beautiful goal. Low key, PSG have been cooking with these goals. I can't even lie. They cooked today. His third goal was Mayulu. Shout out to Mayulu, by the way. That guy, he's pretty class. Comes from the academy, I do believe. And he hit it so hard that Robert Sanchez didn't even think about going for the shot. But yeah, PSG were overall way better. I'm super excited to see what PSG is going to offer in the quarterfinals. Chelsea, I'm sorry, but you guys got outclassed by my club. And yeah, boys, that's basically the overview of the game today. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything from today's game. I will do a recap of every single game, like I said on Thursday. And yeah, I love y'all. Make sure to like and sub if you guys enjoy the videos. Also, I want to do more videos now because I feel like I've been a little inconsistent after since the vacation, but I want to get back on track. But I don't know if I'm gonna be recording every day, but I want to record often because I went 3 weeks without recording and I can't do that to y'all. So I love y'all boys. PSG to the quarterfinals and let's get it. We out.